There we are. Happy now, look.
You've got to get that.
So widescreen, I got him in the side scouting, look. So here we go, we've just shaken hands on the deal. Two beautiful Husqvarna 701's, bought from Fowlers. A lovely discount price, and I think we've picked these up brand new, cheaper than most people are picking these up second hand at the moment, so I'm happy with that. We've both gone for the same. I'm going to try and grey mine up a bit. I quite like the new colours, but the moment the new colours came out, the price of these dropped, so I think I'm going to try and grey up this rear panel at some point, but for now I'm just going to ride it and try and enjoy it as much as I can. We look through here, there's Big Pouse, look, with Big Pouse just trying on a helmet, look. Look at that ugly mug. I think Big Pouse is after a nice helmet as well. Believe it or not, that old boy's got a nice old 97 Fireblade tucked away in the garage, still going strong. So we're going to make a move in a minute, hopefully, because it's freezing out here. I'm going to wrap it warm, and next time you see me, we will be taking these for a little spin back home across the Severn Bridge to Wales. So there we go, we're off. Me, the Pouse, and in front the Big Pouse, and behind Big Pouse. If any of you have ever seen my other channel, Pouse Around the House, you'll have seen the three of us together before now, up on the roof of the house, doing the old loft conversion. Looks like we always do everything together. We don't, honestly. It's freezing today, absolutely freezing. I've got a t-shirt, a jumper, and then my biking jacket, but it's kind of not, it's somewhere between a summer and a winter jacket, I suppose. Big Pouse is going to struggle because I think he's just got his jumper under there, and it's quite a thin jacket. It is a biking jacket he's got on. Looks more like it would suit the KTM, the colours of that, doesn't it? So we go, we caught back up with Big Pouse. I think he's getting a bit excitable on that, he wants to be careful. I just wish this was running and I could let it go a bit, but I have to take it easy today. It's going now. What? I do. When it goes out, it means the battery's gone. Well, my battery just died twice because of the cold, which is a pain in the arse. It was fully charged. That's a problem with these GoPros. Extremely temperamental. So there we go, we're back off, but what a lot of faffing. Sorry to rant about these GoPros again, but I had terrible trouble before with the media mod. Got that fixed, and now it's cold today, granted, but like I've had full charge on these batteries, they just literally won't work. I just had one crash on me on about 90%. I just put a fresh battery in, turned it on, wouldn't work, so I don't know if this media mod is playing up again or if it's actually the battery, you know, whether it's not connecting, I don't know, but there we go. And it's like when you're out trying to film stuff like this with other people, it can be a pain. If I'm on my own, you can just stop at your own leisure and catch them up, but I know Big Pouse wanted me to film this today, so I get a bit of footage of him, and unfortunately I've lost a bit now. There he is, old Papa, and a Type R. So I'm really reluctant to turn this camera off now, because if I do, I've got this horrible feeling it ain't going to come back on. A Big Pouse, he must have too much money, I think. He's been hoarding it all away because he just bought himself a new helmet to go with that bike. As you can see, it's like the matching job. Go back to this bike again. I'm in 4th gear there, doing 33 miles an hour. Now whilst it'll do it, you can hear how lumpy it is. It's way more lumpy than my current bike, and it's because it wants to go faster basically, and I'm in too high a gear. But that's one thing you notice with the single cylinders. You've got to have it in the right gear or they kind of, you know, they splutter away like that, vibrating away there. When you go into 3rd and the bike wants to go, and obviously I can't rev it because it's brand new and I got to run this thing in. KTM just went past us then. I think that was the 701 Enduro rather than the supermoto like we got. There he is. Nice bike, mate. Nice bike. The other thing I'm doing, don't know if it makes a bit of difference, but this thing has got that quick shift, so you don't actually need to use a clutch, but I'm using it. I want to look after this thing for as long as I can before I start putting it through its paces, because if I can run it in nicely, I'll probably keep hold of this for years. I can't see any reason why I wouldn't. I mean, this is where you notice the difference really. 6 gear, 55 miles an hour, and it is, you know, it's almost spluttering like I need to be in 5th. It's just doing it with ease, and I'm going to enjoy that so much. If you're out for a long ride, you need to jump on the motorway, it's going to be great. And something I should mention actually, which I haven't already, I've come to pick up this 701. I've made no comment on the fact that in the last video when I test rode this gas, I was saying how I was a little bit underwhelmed by it. Big Pouse, don't know what the hell he's doing there. Looking like a chicken impression, I guess, or maybe it's his turkey Christmas impression. It is the middle of December. So anyway, I test rode the gas, and as you all know from the last video, I say underwhelmed. I wasn't underwhelmed, it was kind of what I expected, but like I said, because I love the DRZ so much, I throw it around, drive it full whack everywhere. I guess it wasn't the big step up to a supermoto that some people maybe have. But it was on reflection when I got home that night and I was thinking about it, and I thought, well, it was a cold day, it was very busy, I couldn't open it out, you know, and I thought about the price, and it's what sealed the deal was. I basically ran the sales department and I got the price down. Now Big Pouse got his for about 1,500 quid less than the asking price. Was it 1,500 or 1,400? I got mine for about 1,100 quid less than the asking price, and added to that they were doing a voucher, and at the time Husqvarna and KTM at the time, we had the Husqvarna ones, if you went to the motorbike show you get £500 off accessories and parts, or the technical accessories they're called. For KTM it's called their power parts. So that's what we did, so we ended up really saving ourselves about 1,600. Well, I was about 1,600, he was almost 2 grand by the time he's got his parts, and the new colours had just come out on the Husqvarna, ready for March. So they were looking to get rid of a few of these bikes, so we've actually picked these up cheaper than this bike is going for second hand. The only difference is Big Pouse got a few extra 100 quid off. His was a 21 model, registered as a 22 plate. It is December, for reference, December 2022 now. So they've just been registered, but his was actually built in 2021, so it's slightly older. Hence why they gave him a little bit more off. Mine is actually a 22 model, so it's slightly newer, so that's also I paid a couple of 100 quid more, but I was well happy with that, and I thought, you know what, time to do it. And this really was a late birthday present for me. I was going to buy one in March. Let's just do one quick stint past Big Pouse, shall we? Nice bike, mate, nice bike. Oh, it is Baltic today. I've got like summer leather gloves on. I've actually got another pair, newer pair with vents in them. I didn't wear those because they gush all the air down here. Woo! I'm so cold, I can't wait to get home. Tuck the bike up, I probably won't use it for another 6 months. Welcome to Wales. Now, if you remember in a previous video, it was in, I think it was April. I was coming this way straight past there doing, actually, about 5 miles an hour more than I'm doing now on the Grom. I was absolutely flat out. I think it was 60 or was it 70? I can't remember now. I remember a lot of people saying maybe it was 70, you can't get up to the 70 mark. Maybe it was 60, don't know. But either way, I remember flying down here, head down, I come all the way off that bridge and I managed to get it to pretty much the top speed I've heard anyone say they can get out of them on the internet. You know, having put like a new back box on, an air filter and box and all this stuff, and mine was completely standard. It just required a bit of aerodynamics, a lack of weight and a good build-up. There he goes, doing all of about 60 miles an hour. Oh, I bet people think we're crazy. I'm doing 57 miles an hour. Woo! So here we go, battery ran out again, so we lost most of that footage, but we're home. And it was absolutely freezing, as Big Pouse can confirm. Now we're going to juggle some bikes around in the garage. Right, so sorry for such an erratic video, but like I say, the camera was playing up today big time. I think it must be the cold or something, but these GoPros, I've never used them in the cold. You'd think for an action camera they'd actually work, wouldn't you? But there we go. So I didn't get a great deal of footage. But anyway, just so you can see here now, we got the DRZ in the garage. We got it in there with the Husky 701, so they fit a treat. This thing's going to go into semi-retirement, I think, while I try to run this thing in over here, which is going to be pretty difficult actually. Got to be fair. Driving at 60 all down the M4 on that was hard work. Then here we got the Grom that I've just had to pull out of the garage. This is going to make its way down to the shed, and that's going to have to get locked away there till the spring, at which point I'll decide whether that one's got to go or not. I suppose we'll see how the Husky goes, and we'll go from there. Anyway, that's it for this broken, erratic video. Hopefully I'll be back with an update on the 701 soon, and we can have a good look over all my bikes at some point when I get a chance. If you have enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel and press that bell icon for regular notifications. I've been Pouse out of the house. Ta-ta, farewell.